Let's talk about the addition of integers. Let's say you have to add 3 and 4. Now the simplest way to carry that out is with the use of a numbers line. So let's draw a numbers line. Let's put integers to it and pick a starting point, that is 3. Since we already know that the positive numbers are towards the right side of the numbers line, what we need to do is we need to move 4 units towards the right. So 3 is the starting point. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 units towards the right, and the answer is 7. Conversely, if you have to add -1 and -2, again draw a numbers line and pick a starting point, that is -1. Since we're talking about a negative number and negative numbers are towards the left hand side of the numbers line, what we need to do is move 2 units towards the left. So -1, 2 units towards the left, and the answer is -3. Now let's look at these examples once more. On the right hand side, we have two positive numbers, and the answer was a positive number. And on the left hand side, we have the addition of two negative numbers, the resultant of whom was a negative number. So what you need to remember is when you add two or more negative numbers, the answer will always be a negative number. Conversely, when you add two or more positive numbers, the answer will always be a positive number. If one number is a positive number and the other one is a negative number. Let's take an example of -2 and +7. Now, what you need to do is look at the bigger number. Irrespective of the sign, which number is the biggest? That is 7. And what is the sign with that number? We have a positive sign. So the resultant answer will be a positive number. That is +5. Let's consider a few examples. We have to add -4 and +2. Irrespective of the sign, which one is a bigger number? That is 4. And what is the sign with 4? That is a negative sign. So the resultant answer will be a negative number. Similarly, -7 and +1. Which one is the bigger number? Irrespective of the sign, that is 7. What is the sign with 7? That is a negative sign. So the answer will be a negative number. -6 and +7, which one is the bigger number? 7 is the bigger number irrespective of the sign. So the answer will be a positive number. Same is the case with -3 and +8, -2 and +5, -3 and +4, and -7 and +3. What about the rules of subtraction? Let's say you have to subtract 2 from 7. You are given a mathematical equation that is 7 minus 2. You can easily write it as +7 plus bracket -2. Simply another addition equation, and you can follow the rules we discussed previously, which one is the bigger number? We have 7. 7 is the bigger number irrespective of the sign. What is the sign with symbol with 7? We have plus symbol, so the answer is +5. But what if you were given this equation in the exam? +7 minus into -2. So we have a bracket. We can't simply write it as -2. The number is already written in a bracket with a negative sign, and there is a negative sign before the bracket. So you need to look at this negative sign. If you find a negative number, negative sign before a bracket, it will change the sign of the number within the bracket. So the number will be 7 plus 2, and the answer is +9. Conversely, if it was given as +7 minus into +2, so it will change the sign of the number within the bracket, that is +2 to -2. +7 minus 2 is equal to +5.